Here's my audience. Hello, my name is Nicholas Fuller, and today I'm going to be talking about federal minimum wage. My goal is to persuade you that the current federal minimum wage is not high enough. What if your child was living on the streets because they couldn't afford their bills, because they were working in a minimum wage job? Would you want that for them? No, probably not. I've done my research on the federal minimum wage from the Bureau of Labor Statistics, several research articles, and the QSEHRA annual report. People who work minimum wage jobs just don't have enough to support themselves. Minimum wage jobs can sometimes be people's only options, and a safe haven or healthcare just isn't an option. The first thing I'll be talking about is why minimum wage is enough to support yourself or your family. Minimum wage is not a support system. It's not enough to buy food or even pay your bills. 1.8 million people are paid under or at minimum wage, according to the BLS report. Minimum wage is not a support system for a family. The living wage for a single parent with 2 children is $25.56 per hour, says George Prentice. He also said that the living wage of an individual is $14.51 per hour per a national survey. The second thing I will be talking about is how minimum wage jobs could be some people's only options. Those who have felony charges only have very few options for work, and most of those are for minimum wage jobs. With only being able to work a minimum wage job, they might be tempted to turn into doing other felonies like selling drugs or robbing someone because they don't have enough money to pay their bills. People who don't have a college degree or enough work experience could only have the option to have a minimum wage job. A lot of jobs require a lot of work experience, so that way they can trust them rather. And so my final thing that I'll be talking about is how a minimum wage job can affect your health and wellness. Someone working a minimum wage job might become homeless because they can't afford to pay their rent. So that means they have no safe haven. They also don't have health insurance because they can't afford it, because with only making $7.25 an hour, you would not be able to afford health insurance. The average health insurance costs around $400 to $500 a month for a single person, according to the QSEHRA report. So in conclusion, the federal minimum wage is not high enough. We need to change it. It's not a support system for families or for yourself. There are some people that it's their only option and they can't find anything else. It also affects your health and wellness. Thank you for listening today on my presentation on the federal minimum wage, and I hope I persuaded you to consider raising the minimum wage. And if you feel this way, then contact your local state representative.